Alright guys, so Asimo and BadCC have just released trading, and it's actually very cool, and it's definitely better than I thought. So let's not waste any more time, and let's get into this. So to enter the trading hub, all you need to do is come on over here and go past this sign. Once you're here, you want to follow the arrows all the way here to the new pirate ship here, and this guy will say hop aboard, the trade island is here. And then what you do is you just come on here and you go into this blue box. You'll have to wait a little bit, and then it will teleport you to a trading island server. And yeah, there we go. And now just give it a second, and there we are. We're in the trading server. Once you're here, there are a few things you should note before you start trading. Number one, combat, arresting, and all of that stuff will be disabled. As you guys can see, the police team is completely gone, and you cannot switch to that team. So combat and all of that is not allowed, and it has been completely removed from the side of the screen. Second, you can view your inventory by pressing on this and then looking through here. So as you guys can see, this is all of the stuff I own, furniture, weapon skins, all of that stuff. You could just view it by pressing that button there. Third, if you want to make a trading sign kind of thing, all you have to do is press this draw icon on top of your character, and then you can set something right here. So I can say, I want a torpedo, and then that would appear on the top of my character. So instead of just spamming in chat that you wanted a torpedo, you could just come up here and change this text to be like that. If you want to change this from being like this, you could just change it to I want a raptor or whatever you want. And yeah, you could basically do whatever you want with it. It does go against the Roblox moderation things sometimes if you put in something inappropriate. Like if I were to spam in a bunch of numbers, it should tag, and yes, you guys can see it will tag if you put in something inappropriate. Fourth, up here there is a garage and stuff so that you can spawn in vehicles you just traded. So if you get a new vehicle, you could just come over here if you don't have the mobile garage and spawn it in over here. Next up, there is a racetrack on this map, so if you want to start a race, you could just come over here next to this torpedo statue, and then you could go on this racetrack. It goes all the way around the map, and make sure to be careful because it is quite easy to fall off and into the ocean, because I don't think Asimo put any railings on the side of some of these roads, so it's a bit dangerous if you're going fast, so just be careful while you're on the roads. And I'm not gonna lie, Asimo did a really good job with this. This just looks amazing, and I really like how this map looks. But yeah, you just come over here and drive along these roads, and then you could time yourself by hitting this once again. It's kind of like the racetrack system we had for the NASCAR event and the McLaren event and stuff, so if you know what those look like, you will know how this will look like, so yeah. So that's pretty much everything you need to know about the island and stuff. Now let's get to the actual trading. Before we do that though, I do want to show off how you get this new limited time spoiler. All you have to do is come to the spawn location. If you're somewhere on the map, just reset your character, you will be put over here, and once you're here, you just want to go to one of these pillars, and behind one of them, there will be this limited spoiler. It's right over here. You want to press E on it and grab it, and then it will be put in your inventory. So now I have a Chiron here. If I go over to spoiler and I put on the newest one, as you guys can see, now I have the trade sale spoiler here. It's very nice, but it does cover up a bit of your screen, so it is a bit hard to drive with, but I mean, it's very cool, and I'm really excited to trade it around. But now, how do you trade? The question that has been burning on everyone's minds since last week. So to start a trade, all you want to do is you want to come up to someone and press E on them. This will bring up a little prompt that looks like that on their screen, and then you will be able to trade with them if they accept it. Once you're here, you could add in any of these things right here. I'm just going to add in a boxer or whatever. You could do whatever you want, and if it's against the system that Asimo and BadCC put in place, it will be declined by the system. If nothing here shows up, then you're good. You could accept it and the trade will be good. But if something shows up here, like it's unfair for you or the trade is unbalanced and stuff, then don't accept it because it won't go through. If it says that it's unfair for you, just try balancing out the trade a little bit so that it is fair for you and the other person that you are trading with, because obviously you don't want anyone to get an unfair deal. Now, to check if someone is requesting a trade with you, you will know because there will be a little GUI on the side of your screen. It will say accept or decline, and if you press accept, it will bring up the trading menu, but if you decline it, it won't do anything and it'll just decline it for the other person, and it will tell them. One thing to note when you are trading, you are not allowed to trade branded cars like the MCL 36 right here or the NASCAR vehicles, because obviously when Asimo Bad CC signed the contract with those companies, they stated that they didn't want them to be traded around, so unfortunately we can't have them traded. Honestly, it's not really that big of a deal that they're not able to be traded. I mean, they're just those little small cars in Jailbreak. They don't really matter. It's not like they're $500 million or something. They're just those smaller cars. They don't even cost over 200k. So if you're really looking forward to trading them, honestly, don't take it like it's gonna ruin your trading experience. They don't really matter that much. They're just one of those cars that unfortunately you can't trade, and either way, it won't do much. Now, once you're done your trading, all you want to do to leave is come down here to the boat where we entered the map, and then you want to go into that blue box, and then you will be teleported back to normal Jailbreak. As you guys can see, if I come over here and I go back into the blue box, I will have to wait this timer, and then it will put me back on that menu, and I will be teleported back to normal Jailbreak. It's just like when you're arriving here, just reversed a little bit. And yes, as you guys can see, I am now inside of normal Jailbreak.